Hallelujah prayer. Actually, the early day just
Mnara.
I was telling you earlier, my favorite musician, Pastor John.
Mhm.
He, in his new album, there's a line in one of the songs that says, "Everyone has the desire to go to heaven, but no one wants to embrace death." I think everything in our adulthood, not really everything, because as an adult you have freedom to make choices.
Mhm.
I think a lot of our adulthood life is determined by how we grew up, our childhood.
Mhm.
If you grew up in, let's say, a violent home,
Mhm.
you're more likely to meet someone to tolerate violence in your adulthood life. Actually, it does not only apply to traumatic experiences at home.
Mhm.
You'll find that someone who was given everything by the parents, they expect their partners to give them everything. Yes.
Mhm.
So if you tell them maybe you don't have a connect, mbona huna? Because the parents never told them sina. Yeah, they just find a way of doing it.
Hello, wonderful humans. Welcome to Modern Day Camper by your host, Martin Sambia, where we advocate for mental health through a powerful lens of visual arts and meaningful conversation. And today, our magnificent guest goes by the name Sophy Atieno. Karibu sana, Sophia. Yeah. Oh, it's Sophie. Sophia the first. Oh, it's Sophie. Oh, those are two different names, Sophia and Sophie.
Sophia is my grandma.
Okay.
It's like Sophia is like a Swahili version of Sophie.
Oh, so yeah, it makes a lot of sense to think of it. Okay, so how will you best describe yourself to a 3-year-old who is watching this?
Yeah, let's watch this. Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, I don't know how to describe myself. So I'm just me. Sophie is a girl. Sophie is 23 years old. Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nope. Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. You'll get to know her more when we will be doing this. So we have here some questions which will be like sharing our perspective on the questions. And we just hope wherever you are also will be doing some reflection. And if you're watching with someone, you can just be asking them the questions. So what we will be doing actually, we will be alternating. So when I pick the first question, I read, you share your perspective on the question, and then I share my perspective on the question. Then you'll pick next, you'll ask me the question, I answer it, then you share your perspective.
All right.
Well put?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I will start. I'm a ladies first.
Okay. So, is there such a thing as free will, or are actions determined by fate or outside forces?
Is there something as free will? Yeah, I believe there is free will, and also I believe there is a fate. So when I look at life in terms of like, when I look at someone who is living like a proactive life, like when you wanna take action in their life, kuna hiyo room ya exercise the free will, but fate inaweza kuwa now in terms of conditioning, kama things like our environment. I believe that things that the way I approach life today, it's fully based on how I was brought up, the school I was, the friends I interacted with. And so I'll say like fate is there, but still there is a room for me now to play part in this conditioning. So I guess there is where free will comes in. You?
All right. I actually believe as an adult you have free will.
Your free will.
Yes, and your actions are going to determine the consequences.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's nothing like fate.
There is nothing like fate.
There is nothing like fate.
Okay.
I always say, as an adult, you have free will, and if you have time, you can actually do whatever you put your mind to do. Yes, and you're going to achieve everything you'd like to achieve. So your actions determine the outcome.
The outcome.
Yes. So if you have free will, you actually have free will.
We have free will.
That is like definite. Yeah. Unless you're someone who is so conscious about how people are going to view them, how maybe the society is going to view them, you won't explore your free will to the max, because you're constantly reminding yourself of how the society is going to view you, or maybe your peers and stuff. Yes, so everyone has free will, so take advantage of it.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Lakini kusema there is nothing like fate ni sawa tu. You feel like outward forces doesn't play part even in our decision making?
No, they don't. Unless we let them.
Unless you let them.
Yes, unless we let them.
Okay. Do you think, okay, like say where you are working at the moment, could that be part of the reason where you stay another place that is not another place?
No, actually, because I had a choice.
Okay.
I had a choice to live anywhere else, but I chose to live where I live, to stay where I stay. Yes, and if maybe I change my mind one day and decide that I don't want to stay there anymore, I'll just move.
Just move.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is why I have to be ready for the consequences. Maybe I'll need to travel a long distance to work, take more time on the road and stuff. But again, I have chosen because I had free will. So the consequences, I have to be ready for the consequences as well, or the outcome of my actions. Yes.
Yeah, that is well put. Yeah, that is well put. Yeah, but they added those also. Yeah, it is like I feel here like maybe excluding something like free will in our life inakuja na a lot of victimhood.
Sure.
You know, like you are where like
you're a victim all the time.
You're a victim all the time. Yeah. But when you take control of your life, you will exercise free will.
Sure.
Okay. What is the most spontaneous thing you've done lately?
The most spontaneous thing, I actually do like, I like everything being spontaneous, even in romantic relationships. Okay. I don't like planning for stuff because I'm always so scared of the outcome. But again, someone who just wakes up and decides to do something. So the major spontaneous thing that I did was quitting my other job.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes. So that is another exercise of free will. Like, I always believe I have free will. Even when I talk on my status, I'm like, oh, I don't really care. I'm exercising my free will. It's my time. It's my space. It's everything belongs to me. So why not use it as I wish? Yeah. So I just do everything spontaneously. I never plan for anything.
You never plan for anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Before I say my part, like I'm also curious to know, like, is this the person you've been since you were born, ama there was a point in life yenye ilikuwa like a turning point and you notice how you really matter as an individual to a point that like you and how much control you have in your life?
I think growing up, I was just doing my thing because we're like 6 girls in my family. Yes, so
all girls.
Yeah, all girls. So we have to do like we have to. Our parents raised us in a certain way, but again, they gave us room for doing other stuff. Yes, they were not like strict on what you should be doing and what you should not be doing. But they were also strict.
Okay.
They were super strict. So that is why, let's say, it was not really a turning point. But when I became an adult, that is 18 years, I just decided that I'm going to explore some things because now I have my life in my hands. There's no one else looking out for me. So I have to decide what I'm going to do with it. And then I just decided to like just to do my thing. But I know for a fact I was always different from like childhood and stuff. I was so different. And sometimes it even came out like just in photos. I look at my childhood photos and I'm like, all my sisters are dressed a certain way and I'm dressed this way. And I'm like, did my parents know? Ama they were just like, walikuwa tu wanatuvalisha tu machi alafu mi nikakuwa different kidogo. Like everyone else is wearing white shoes and I'm wearing black. But at that time, I it was not a thing. But now that I know, like now that I got to like look at it from a different perspective, I'm like, this is different. Yeah.
Okay, I see. For me, the most spontaneous thing, it was yesterday at night, around 2. I was, there is a book that I'm reading. So like when I was done, I was supposed to, I was intending to do a video on imposter syndrome. So wakati I was going through that, spontaneously, nikajipata I'm shooting something else. So I did a video whereby I was just like, kinda, I would say, motivating people who feel like maybe they need to be perfect or flawless for them to put their work out there. So I was just trying to tell them, like, man, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be present, and you don't have to wait until it is flawless for you to share your work. Like, yeah. So I ended up creating that video. It was like a 36-second video. So that was the most spontaneous thing I did. I wasn't intending to create any. The video that I was supposed to create next was this one, Yeah. So that was the most spontaneous thing I did.
So I'm going asking the next question.
Yeah.
Do you have the desire to be famous?
Yes. Yeah. Famous to me is like, kuna popular and famous,
Yeah.
Famous, kuna known.
Yeah, so famous is being known by a lot of people.
Known by a lot of people,
yes.
Yeah. Well known, yeah. So I'll go with famous. I will, like with the field that I'm choosing at the moment, there is that an aspect of like being well known, because I just want to create an impact, and also through this service, and also the things that I'm trying to, like public speaking, it's things that I'm trying to work on, and also the event things, like for the marketing to be like of value, I have like to be well known. So for that reason, I do have a desire to be well known, to be famous. You?
I don't have a desire to be famous.
Okay.
I don't, but for some reason, a lot of people know me. And now, because I think being known conditions you to do stuff a certain way, and I don't want to do things a certain way. I want to do things my own way. Yes, so I don't want to be famous.
You don't want to be famous?
Yes, I don't.
And could it be also because of the field, the career, the field of work? Do you believe like kuna work like you just have to be famous, right? If you're a musician, you just have to be
yes, famous. It also
Success.
Yes. Yeah, now that is what I'm talking about. If you're in a certain field, for example, if you're a creator, you have to have the desire to be known, because being known makes you, or it strategically positions you to gain out of your art, or gain out of what you're doing. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for that. It's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, ni maswali ni ngumu. Is it healthy to fear death?
Oh, you're asking me?
You are distracted. Relax.
It's not healthy to fear.
It's not healthy.
It's not healthy to fear death, because it is like a definite thing. You're supposed to be prepared for it. So anytime you go, you just go. Like, everyone is going to die in the end. So why do you fear something that is definite? And then I was telling you earlier, my favorite musician, Coastal John. He, in his new album, there's a line in one of the songs that says, everyone has the desire to go to heaven, but no one wants to embrace death. So like, why would you want something but not want to work for it? Like, you can't just jump from one point to the next. That is, you have to follow a certain path. So I think it is not healthy to fear death, because it's going to happen either way, whether you fear it or not. And if you fear death, you're going to be overly cautious with how you live your life. Like, you can go to the gym, so you won't die of diabetes and other health, other weight related issues. and then one day you're just knocked by a vehicle and you die. So just do your thing. Don't fear death. It is going to happen either way, whether you fear it or you don't. I think you just face it with courage. Yeah, so you don't die regretting.
Yeah. And also, I think also like embracing death and like having it in mind makes you like ukwe intentional with your life in terms of like you will sitaanza kufocus on things of 2030s. I'll be present. Like I will just be present because like I wouldn't not like giving a fuck about tomorrow, but I would stop worrying. It will be living one day
in
the moment. Exactly. You'd stop worrying about the future and everything because what if autamka kesho? If you put that thing in mind, itafanya like today you live your best life fully. You go for the things you love genuinely. Yeah. So yeah, it is not healthy to fear death.
Would you rather be the smartest person in the world or the richest?
Hiyo swali ni ngumu. I would rather be the richest.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I would rather be the richest person in the world. But nikiangalia pia na feel like my definition of being a smart person ni pia hiyo kuwa na the ability to organize and mobilize resources. So when you are smart, you will be the richest. Like utakuwa rich also. Ama?
You can be the smartest, but you're not the richest.
Not the richest.
Yes.
Now you can be the richest, not the smartest.
Yes.
Now a fool and his money are full. How does that apply there?
But
like a fool and his money are soon aparted. So you can be the richest alafu because you're not the smartest. Utumie hiyo pesa stupid.
If you're rich, you can use people to manage your resources.
What if they make bad decisions for you? Like yani, wanza kuosha, that do happens.
Yeah,
they can take advantage of you.
But again, you see, rich people are not always the smartest, and most of the time they exploit the smart people's brains. Yes.
Okay, so I'll be the richest person. Yeah, I'll be the richest person. Yeah,
I think money comes with some
problems.
Yeah.
Like?
Because you're constantly worrying about keeping that money or maintaining those riches.
So I think I like so Indopia for some reason I consider being the smartest person because I feel like too like what gives us peace when you've worked on yourself like inside then outside, in then out. So I feel like when you are just so fulfilled like uko fulfilled like uko na inward success like ile vitu kama gratitudes and like you have the right definition of happiness and all those things wakati uko in tune in that consciousness and then now sasa easy things zote ziko added to you. I feel like you can mobilize that resources in a better way compared when you are given all those riches when you are empty inside. So like I feel like your unhappiness, your problems in a come when you are empty in within. So I think
tricky.
Yeah, I think to be honest, nikiangalia the smartest person I feel like huyu mtu mwenye hadi akona true definition of what happiness is. So I can consider for some reason nikuwe the smartest person because like a smart person to me namwangalia like huyu mtu manajua like happiness ni nini because kuna cases enye like kuna people who think like by just getting a car atakuwa the unafeel atakuwa amefika hiyo epitome and then anapata inakuwa empty and everything. Why hiyo question ni ngumu? Hiyo question ni ngumu.
I think it depends on your definition of being rich and your definition of being smart. Yes.
Yeah. So in my definition of being smart ni someone who is able to acquire resources and organize them. So me acquire the smartest, nachukua the smartest. You?
I think nataka kukuwa the richest.
The richest.
Yes.
Okay. So what is your definition of rich?
But if to some of the society's definition of rich is like someone who has like lots of money and stuff.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
But again, according to me, being rich is like it entails being self-aware, being situational aware, being satisfied. Yes. So I think maybe like having a family, a cozy family around you, stuff like that. They define being rich.
Being rich.
To me, yes.
Okay.
So I think I should, as the richest.
You'll be the
according
richest.
to my own definition of being rich.
Okay.
Not to the society.
What is the difference between a wealthy person and a rich person?
Rich is money, I guess, and wealth is in terms of assets.
Assets.
Yes.
So yeah, nikiangalia hivyo, I wanted pia to chagua the rich, but nikiangalia in that terms, because now pia a wealthy person to me now in terms of assets, hizo assets zinaweza kuwa now vitu kama health, relationships and money itself. So naona like kuna abundance in wealth. So angeniambia the wealthiest ama the smartest, ningechagua the wealthiest.
The wealthiest, yes.
Yeah, but the richest kama itakuwa tu just because of money. Yeah. Juu kunaweza kuwa dina like I don't like, unaona hiyo saa kama it's just about money, unaweza pay all the money na ukue empty, so hadi umegonga 10M au feel like it, unafinya watu wewe, unafinya tu watu. Exactly.
And when it comes to money, there's never enough.
Exactly. Exactly.
There's never enough. So you have to be constantly working towards getting more. Yes. But still, I'd still choose to be
the richest. Hey, ni shida inatufanya hivi.
Even if it's about money.
Okay. Lakini swali ilikuwa ngumu. Haikuwa ngumu hivi. Is the human race inherently good or evil or something in between?
As a believer of a superior being having created humans and everything in the earth, I believe that that superior being, God, would not create a bad thing. So we are all good people who do bad things. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I see that. I guess tukiwa in school we did the same. Kuna in memories we lost, there's this ka topic ilikuwa inaitwa sub nini, ilikuwa inaitwa my father's head. You remember it?
Do that.
Oh, we didn't do that. You did that. Who didn't do that?
I didn't. We did A Doll's House.
The Pearl.
Yes, the Pearl and the Blossoms of the Savannah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you did like the alternative of the Pearl was memories we lost, short stories. Yeah. So there was a small book, a small story ilikuwa inaitwa My Father's Head. So like the lady was not complaining, like alikuwa na notice after his father's death, his father never showed him his head, like ajay turned back towards her. So like hiyo turn back towards her ilikuwa metaphorically for those people who figured it out, ilikuwa like kumonyesha the bad sides of him. Yeah. So ndo nakuja na like with that book nilikuwa na notice like we all have like the good and the bad sides.
Yeah.
So the one that we shows more is what people perceive as. So if you have the kindness and the mean person in you, to be honest, there are people that you'll be naturally mean to, and there are people who will be naturally kind to. Now the difference is like which one do you show more? So like there are those people who are kind to everyone. You hate them, you love them, kind to everyone. And those people who are mean to everyone, including even strangers. So for that reason, I would say we are the balance in between.
Yeah. What others see.
Yeah, we are in.
But actually, we are not what others see.
Okay.
Because you're a, let's say you're a mean person, but you show people kindness. That means you only show your kind side, but deep down you know you are a mean person.
You're a mean person.
Yes.
So people will take you as a kind person,
but you're actually so mean. You see those people who will...
Okay, so where are you mean? Like okay, the act that you show most of the time is kindness. So why will you be a mean person?
That is like you show someone kindness and then stab them in the back. Because that person will perceive you as kind.
Kind.
Yes.
Now where do you stab them in the back?
You just do something, let's say outside, out of the limelight, to them that is not good. Or maybe you're so kind to human beings, but you're so cruel to animals. I'm not sure, but still. So you think
I feel like it's a matter of showing, and it's a matter of doing. So even if I do it behind their backs, I feel like for them to be affected, inamaanisha kuna a place that I'll be exposed to. So I feel like to that place nitakuwa perceived as a mean person. Kama watapata hiyo side, bado tu utaniconsider as a kind person. So like yenye nita show more ndo can define me.
like I said, we are all good people, but
Yeah.
we do bad things.
We do bad things.
Yes. So it's
hivyo.
ni ngumu.
Ni ngumu. Okay.
Is it more important to love or be loved?
Talking of free will, it is more important to love. I feel like loving gives you control. Like when it comes to like, okay, and to love, I'm looking at it from you loving yourself. That is like already you go in charge, like to love yourself and also to love others. And loving yourself is not like see a narcissistic thing, like nearly you striving to be a better person on a daily basis, like when I get showing up for yourself in ways that fulfills you, and also to loving people now without you expecting something in return, something unconditional. And yeah, that is like something you kind of have control. When you do that, I feel like there is much peace that comes with that, then I could put at a better space. But when I rely on being loved, first of all, unapata you don't want everyone to love you.
Also, you don't have control.
And you don't have control over it. So like the people who you will be wanting them to love you,
they might
not love you.
Yes.
Na utakuwa so devastated. And also to be loved, unapata saa you will not even be showing up on yourself. It's your birthday, una feel like Sophie anafaa tokee kwa birthday yangu. You're not doing anything. Anafaa tokee, inafaa nilete keki, inafaa fanya hivi, inafaa fanya hivi. So unapata you turn out to be miserable somehow.
Yeah.
You, what's your take?
I think it's more important to love. Like you said, like you have to love yourself first for other people to love you. Yeah, you can't just expect people to love you when you don't love yourself. When you don't love, it is a two-way traffic. Yes, so you have to exchange love for love. Yes.
Yeah, and I feel like also like exploiting your true love. Kuna this phrase ilikuwa nasema you can only heal yourself. Sorry, you can only heal others to the extent you've healed yourself.
Yes.
So you can also love others to the extent you've loved yourself.
Yes.
So if you've loved yourself fully, you'll be even having the right definition of loving people. Yeah.
Actually, people also love you to the extent in which you love yourself.
That's true.
Because you can't expect someone to love you in a million ways when you only love yourself in one way.
Yeah.
How you love them in one way and you expect them to love you in a million ways? It does not make sense. Yeah. And it is so unfair.
How much influence do our childhood experience have on our adulthood, personalities, and behavior?
Okay. I think everything in our adulthood, not really everything, because as an adult you have freedom to make choices. I think a lot of our adulthood life is determined by how we grew up, by our childhood. If you grew up in, let's say, a violent home, you're more likely to meet someone or to tolerate violence in your adulthood life. Yes, because that is what you're used to, especially if you're scared to step into safer spaces. Because being raised in a violent home, for instance, it makes you scared of stepping into a safe space. Hadi mtu akikuwa kama hakui violent towards you na kunika no. Unaanza kushuku. Kwani what is this person up to? That is just one instance.
Yeah.
Also the kind of home you grew up in. If you grew up with love, you're likely to spread that love.
Mm-hmm.
If you grew up in a hateful home,
Mm-hmm.
you're likely to be a hater in your adult life. So a lot of things are determined by our childhood.
Oh,
Yes.
children. Oh.
Also, let's say if you are in an unhappy place when growing up, you're likely to, you might look forward, yes, to, like, you might want to let's say establish a happy home.
Mm-hmm.
But at times, because of your childhood, it's going to limit you because you don't know what a happy home or a happy place feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because that is what you know. So it will take a lot of working on yourself, a lot of things to do in order to step out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a lot of therapy.
Yeah.
In as much as I don't believe in therapy.
Correct.
It's just about enriching those therapies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it has a lot of impact on how we live our adult life.
Yeah,
Yes.
I totally agree. And also, like, also you talking about relationships, yeah, like things like attachment styles.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are people who like unajipata tu una navigate towards toxic people because the love language your parents had maybe ilikuwa your mom is always mad at your dad na it's working. Unaona, the relationship is working. So you feel like when you get a partner who is angry at you, ni kama they pay attention to you kidogo, you know. Our relationship with money is, kuna those people who when they saw money it was power, others immorality, you know, others manipulation, others yeah. So pia like unapata kuna many things. When now I come outside the world napata like nikikuja scarcity mindset, abundance mindset from the family we had ina indicate a lot. Yeah, so I would say pia I will just add what you've said. I totally agree, like it has a lot of impact on our adulthood, but also it doesn't define, but yani we still have like when ulisema adults have free will. Yeah, we have.
You have the chance to step out of that.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
especially if it was traumatic. You have a chance to change your life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also maybe if that's what you're used to, actually it does not only apply to traumatic experiences at home. You'll find that someone who was given everything by the parents, they expect their partners to give them everything. Yes. So if you tell them maybe you don't have a colleague, mbona huna? Because anazoea, the parents never told them sina. Yeah, they just find a way of doing it. Of making it work for them. Some people call it entitlement, but I think it is actually a good way to live. Yeah, for instance, even right now, my parents still support me sometimes. So like, if I get a partner, I don't want to be a high, like, make it work. Like, just find a way of doing it. It is entitlement or anything. It's just what I'm used to. And naonanika haina a bad impact on my adulthood life. Yes, so it's really, especially with relationships, it really has a lot of impact on how we relate with others. But again, you don't have to be selfish. Unafaa kukua grown up. Ujue saa zingine mtu anaanga. Yeah.
But then inahitaji a lot of intentionality.
Yeah.
Like unaona, like ni fun in terms of hadi inaweza, yani like iko na impact to a point like naweza believe niko na free will, I decide now ku work on it towards that, but unapata kenye ina define hiyo towards that bado ni a traumatic experience. Unapata like sasa feel like okay, now I need to, okay, I'll just give you an example. Kuna someone who believe now like they can't have like to work on themselves ndio kuwa accepted. So kuna mtu mwenye ana believe like money tu ndio inaweza mpea that power. They don't believe like kuna kitu wanaweza kama home workout, drinking water, you know.
Alafu siku moja anapata hiyo pesa, alafu anashanga, mbona watu hawani accept and I have the money. Exactly.
Yeah. So like yani bado unapata inaweza define your trajectory of life. So inahitaji a lot of intentionality and a lot of open mindedness, like allow like exposures are allowing a lot of people in your life, changing environment, like reading books, like consuming from different people, like that one can just widen it. because pia kuna watu wenye like they're working on themselves lakini walichagua maybe to just a certain preacher na kumbe ni trauma iliwapeleka kwa preacher.
So anaenda kwa huyu na vitu zilikuwa zinamwendea vizuri.
Yeah, so unapata tu na causing from one person.
So you're supposed to explore your free will to learn and relearn and learn. So I think a lot of adulthood entails learning.
Yeah.
You're always learning something. Hata kama ni kitu baya
la pia kuna good side of also kulani hiyo kitu mbaya. Una get like yani I will just give you an example. Kama there was a time I was being told that unaona mtu mwenye, okay, I'm not like advocating for kusmoke weed or anything lakini mtu mwenye alismoke weed akawacha juu amewacha ataki weed
anajua kitu weed
ilimfanyia. Alafu na kuna mtu mwenye ajai smoke because ajai kuwa exposed to it. Unajua sometimes unaweza kuwa kwa environment yenye I could put in those places. So like these two people when we debate, kuna moja tuko confidently anza kosa kwenda, lakini mwingine maybe akiweza kuwa exposed, maybe two reason tu ni jeje kuwa exposed to it. When amekuwa exposed to it na akasema no, understand a higher chance. So you're learning like sometimes bad things inakuput pia ona like unajua why you are not doing this. Unajua the effects of this and this. Na sometimes you don't have like to experience it, but you're learning when umesema when they would understand all the disadvantages. Kuna mtu tu mwenye they don't do something because hawajakuwa exposed to that world, not because they understand why they don't do it. Yeah.
But I think you should just explore everything.
Yeah.
Just explore, uchague gani sasa unataka
confidently. Yeah. Now we own.
Yeah. So the other day, because I interact with the field teams, but not like often. So I was nilikuwa field, alafu I was just talking to one of the engineers. Alafu ananiambia how his life was. Alafu niko like, but you don't look like that person. You see, like you have to do some things to realize that they're actually bad and then choose how you want to live your life. Kama tuseme wewe ukunywangi pombe, how will you know the effects of kukunywa pombe kama hujai kunywa? So wewe enda ukunywe pombe, ujue ubaya hiyo pombe, ndio ukiacha ndio ukiamua kuiacha uache na reason. Ama just go do.
Ama ndio ukae na watu wamekunywa pombe. Uone the way maybe.
Hapo tutapata the real picture.
Like sometimes unaweza you can get something.
You can't because mtu yeye akikunywa pombe anakuwa so happy.
Sasa wewe basi ndio utumie cocaine.
Unafikiria kumbe mtu akikunywa pombe anakuwa happy, unaenda unajaribu.
Sasa hiyo umeangalia maybe mseme saa ishi na mtu maybe mwenye anakunywa pombe. Uone okay alikuwa happy now kuna the hangover, kuna maybe threat of loss of job, kuna like poor financial management.
You're not directly affected. Unless kama umekunywa pombe alafu anakuja na kupiga. That is you're directly affected. Hangover yake wewe utaifeel.
Like sasa ukiona hiyo experience unasema the fuck I don't want that.
Go do it.
Okay, sawa basi.
But again they say the world has like there's only enough mistakes you can make. You can't make all the mistakes.
True.
You have to learn from others' mistakes. So msifuate advice ya go do everything. Learn from
other people's mistakes. Yeah.
What is your favorite thing about your career? I didn't even know I had chosen this. I skip.
Favorite thing about my career? I feel like I really okay. Like it makes me wealthy in terms of social capital. You know, like it is doing something to my social currency, and I'm seeing that. Relationship wise it really is doing something. Pia health wise like tuseme inani challenge kuwa a better person, you know, like this is like I feel like you see like kwa kuna something with the videos in terms of self awareness. I feel like it is something everyone should be exposed to. Before I started taking videos kuna things about myself I wasn't aware. After taking the videos naanza ku notice and I started working on them when I get so like unapata like even in terms of your physical health inaku challenge when I get So I would say like that is the favorite thing about my career. You?
The favorite thing about my career is making an impact beyond work. Because when let's say a parent or a dad is safe, is like goes home safely without injury, without illness, I think it impacts the kids' life. The parents, like it's I impact a wider social circle. It's not like it's not bound to the walls of the office. That is, ama to the field alone. Juu unajua, if someone goes home safe.
Kidogo tu, let me interrupt. Kuna people who are curious now. What's your career at Atieno? Sophie, what's your career?
Okay, so technically I do. Okay, my career is in occupational safety and health, and it entirely entails ensuring the safety and health of workers. So right now, it is in telecommunications. Hizo kumaintain hizo mnara. Okay, mnara is a tower.
Hey, Mungu wangu. Ushanipeleka Tanzania.
I have a lawyer friend. Actually, the early Joshua.
Yo mnara.
Ati mnara, ati naitwa mnara. Mnara. And since then, I've never stopped calling it mnara. Naitanga tu mnara. So tower.
A tower.
Which, nikisema tower pia boosters.
Boosters.
Hizo mrefu.
Hizo mrefu.
Yes.
So, hizo ni towers?
Yes, they're called towers.
Alafu sa mnara. Ulikuwa umetupoteza. Mnara, okay.
Blame my lawyer friend. Yeah, so I have to ensure that wakipanda huko juu hakuna chances that wanaweza anguka, because ukianguka kutoka huko juu kwa hiyo tower, chances that you'll survive ukihit ground ni very minimal. Yes, so ensuring that vile alipanda mnara ndo washuke na wafike nyumbani. So I'm confident that if they go home safe, it impacts the wider community, because mtu anajua amerudi with the daily bread, so the kids are fed, they are educated, the wife is happy, she is taken care of, the siblings of that person. So I think I make a greater impact to the community than people actually think. Hata wenyewe unaambia msee afanye kitu alafu ako like aoni nikani important sana, but then when mimi nikiangalia from where they stand, nafikiria kwani huwajali watu wengine, like how selfish can you be? Because you only think about yourself. You don't you're not thinking beyond yourself. You angalie the impact let's say your injury or your death will have on the wider community. Yeah. So I think I'm making some impact.
Yeah, that is powerful.
It's not.
That is powerful. Yeah.
Yeah. I was initially I thought I was doing it for money, and then you interact with those people and then realize that they're actually humans. Yes. And then you start caring more. Hata mtu akikuongelesha vibaya, it actually also teaches you patience, because most of the teams ni watu wakubwa. Unapata hata mtu ako na 50 years, but ukimexplain hizi vitu ananika yeah, so it teaches you a lot of patience as well. So I think it has had like a lot of impact on me as well. How I approach things, how I relate to people in different ages and stuff. So yeah.
Okay. What did life teach you yesterday?
Yesterday was Friday. So life taught me that not everything is worth your effort.
Is worth your effort?
Yes. Just let some things slide. Like, don't even make an attempt to acha vitu zingine tuzipite. Yeah. Also, you can, it means that you can make an effort towards something, but then unapata the other party haoni that effort that you're putting in. So just to do everything for you. And your reactions to stuff, I find it doesn't have to make sense to other people. Tuseme kitu kidogo tu inafanya upasue glasses. Hao wengine hataona how it affected you, wataona tu that reaction. Alafu ataanza kusema oh, you are reacting as happening. So your reaction, you're entitled to your reaction to things. Bora tu considerate. But again, you can't be considerate in that state. So just feel it, react to it in a way that you know, and then move on with your life.
Impressive. Me pia life taught me something close to that. About like let people be, like let them have their opinion on you, you know, give them that power, like give that room for, you know, to say something good about you, to say something bad about you. You don't always have like to take control of, like you want, like okay, kuna things which are beyond our control. Me taking a certain action, it's my control, but the way people will respond to it or the consequences beyond it, it's just beyond my control. So like you should just make peace with, and it, by doing that, it just allows you to be yourself more and more and more and more, because you come to understand the things that you have control over and the things you don't have control over, and people will always have something to say. Yeah. Just do you. Be you. Yeah, and that is that. Yeah, and yeah, Imeisha. And what will you tell our viewers?
So
Unaweza ongea hadi to a first year, someone who is joining first year.
Someone is joining first year. Just come, go do your thing, baby.
Have fun,
explore. Usiji, you're like, you have your life in your own hands. Just make sure you don't end up in the hospital, jail, or in the morgue. Yes, and exercise as much kindness as you can.
Kindness.
Yes. I am a strong believer in kindness. So be kind in whatever you're doing. Because if you're kind, it means you're also kind to yourself. That means you won't endanger yourself. Yes. So everyone, I believe everyone, especially if you're over 18, you have free will. Exercise it to the max. Explore opportunities. Expand your social circle. Just have as much fun as you can. Plus, kila mtu ako na definition yake ya fine. So just do your thing. The world will judge you, but the most important thing is that you want to beat yourself because of people's reactions.
Expand your social circle. Really powerful. Like it's a commonly used phrase, but yeah, like when you look at it, it's something that what would adisha hapo?
Isikuwa uko tu umerestrict your social circle to maybe watu wa kanisa pekee. Kuwa na mabeshte walevi pia.
Umetetea walevi kwa hii podcast.
Make it a friend. Isikuwa atijueni fresha, sasa utakuwa tu na mabeshte fresha. Yes. Kuwa na fothia huko. Other lecturers, actually even lecturers make good friends sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, actually all the time, because yes. So let them not be scared to expand their social circle.
Yeah. That was an input, and yeah, to our dear viewers, thank you for your never-ending support. You're part of the reason we keep on doing what we are doing. And Sophie, thank you again for your time and your kindness also. Yeah, thank you.